Let's start in shiny California, where everything begins.
Yes. With a fellow named James. Mm-hmm. James Hetfield.
Mm-hmm. We call him Jimmy, but that's just us.
Yeah. My boy Jimmy, I got him. He's hanging out with us over here. If you didn't notice.
We came to make sure that we're saying the right things.
Yeah. If we say the wrong thing, he's going to set us on fire. Yeah, so I believe he was born in Downey, California, something like that. Like some smaller California town, not like, the big city necessarily.
Exactly.
To a family that was a family of Christian scientists.
Yeah, really interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if you don't know what Christian Science is, it means that the only science that exists is God. Mm-hmm. Basically, right? I mean,
the master scientist.
The
master of science.
Oh. Master.
Master.
So they didn't believe in medicine. Right? And as a result, his mother died
of cancer
pretty young when she probably could have ended up living a little longer had they, wanted to go through the medical system and those kinds of things.
Yeah, because, kind of the things that lead up to cancer, it's already kind of like the bad food and the bad air and all that stuff like that. You might want to go through with the bad hospital remedies to just see if you could just figure something out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you were living homeopathic, I can understand if you go homeopathic for cancer, but you should just kind of keep it.
You got to keep it consistent.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel.
Well, it is what it is. It's unfortunate that that was a experience that James had to deal with when he was growing up. Mm-hmm. And he was also kind of alienated in school because he would be saying like, they would be in health class when he was a child, and they would literally take him out of the classroom. Yeah. Because like, oh no, he can't be hearing this. Right. So then you know how kids are. They're like, oh, what a freak. He can't be in the class with all of us. Blah 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 blah. So,
yeah, you automatically think something's wrong with him. But nothing was wrong with James. And if you want your kid to go full angry, full evil on you, set him up with Christian Science and take his mom away. That's what you got to do. It happened to Bambi. Bambi was evil. Oh, wait, no.
And her mom was a Christian Scientist. Hey, fun fact, Yeah, if you want to set your kid up for alienation at a high scale, then that's a good way to do it. Yeah. And he became a very alienated young man, which is kind of how you get into heavy metal music, especially back in the day.
A good remedy for that.
Yeah.
And this is really early, which is crazy because it's like the heavy metal boom is like later on in the 80s, but we're talking about late 70s going into early 80.
Yeah, definitely.
So James is all by himself and he's like, am I evil? He's thinking to himself.
Am I evil?
And then the other voice goes, yes, I am.
Yes, I am.
He's like, I should start a band.
He's like, damn it, I thought I was good. So he wanted to start a band. He wanted to get his anxiety and his anger out through music, which is probably the most constructive way to do that.
Exactly. He could have robbed and killed some people. You know what I mean? He could have been Billy the Kid or something like that.
And he's a scary kind of guy. He's a big dude. Yeah. He could easily have just fucked people up. Yeah. And he probably did fuck some people up, but that wasn't his main avenue.
Exactly. If they picked on you, James, I hope you did fuck them up a lot.
Yeah, they deserve it.
Yeah, and honing in on his vocals, his voice and stuff like that. His voice is even like, it's so gruff. He can make it so gruff sometimes.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's a good. Him being alienated, him being able to kind of delve deep into his own talent, kind of like let it bud, let it grow. I think that it's crazy to say, but that was a good formula to make a James Hetfield,
Well, it's the only formula, one would say.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.